is up, my dudes? This is Trent, and today is draft day. NFL draft is upon us. Not quite sure where that came from, just something I kind of wanted to do. It is draft night eve. By the time you listen to this, it will be draft day, though. Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Shedeur Sanders rumors. I'm going to be talking about Travis Hunter's problems. I have, some teams that I could see doing some trades here. And then I'm going to do my exact top 5 of the draft order. I'm going to be giving my top 5, what I think it's going to be. But with it being draft day, guys, am I the only guy wearing a jersey to work? I feel like this should be normalized. NFL season's here. So if you're rocking your jersey to work today for the NFL draft, let me know. Give me a like. Let me know at tffdudes or on X at tffdudes, because I'll be wearing... It's between my Roy Williams jersey, Dez Bryant jersey, or Emmitt Smith jersey. So those are the 3 I'm between right there. Still not sure at the moment. Kind of leaning Roy Williams jersey. It's that cool, Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving throwback that I really like. And talking about Roy Williams, the safety, not Roy Williams, the wide receiver that played there for a little bit. So, Shedeur Sanders, guys. There's a lot of stuff that's been coming out with Shedeur. The odds at noon on Wednesday, it was him to go top. 8.5 was the number. Over, under 8.5. Will he go in the top 8.5 picks or after? And currently, this is by ESPN Bet. He is now, and it is 10:09 p.m. Wednesday night. He is at 21.5. So quite the swing right there. Seems like teams are really getting off of him. Rumors about him not interviewing well. Everyone's talked about it. Somebody said, worst formal interview I've ever been in my life. He is so entitled. He takes unnecessary sacks. He never plays on time. He has horrible body language. He blames teammates. But the biggest thing, he's just not that good. This is what I think is happening with Shedeur Sanders, guys. Remember in January what Deion Sanders said. And he said, we're not going to any team. We're just not going to nobody. I can't let him go to just any team. Kind of what Deion said. And, the guy's been in the league. He's been around the block. He knows how important it is for a quarterback where they go. Personally, I think Shedeur's interviewing poorly with teams he doesn't want to play with. I think he's fine with going to the Steelers. I don't think he wants to go anywhere in New York, regardless of what everybody says. So I think these teams that are saying, hey, the guy didn't interview well, I think it's just Shedeur playing chess saying, I don't want to play here. I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure I don't get picked here. That's my take right there. We will know in a few hours. We'll know tonight. But I still think, I think he's trying to manipulate where he gets drafted rather than pulling an Eli Manning and just saying, nope, not playing there. I think he's just going to these meetings and being kind of a diva, which Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders kind of makes sense. But that's my take on Shedeur Sanders. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes within the top 10 still. I also think he kind of wants to play for the Steelers. I think that's a good spot that Deion would like him to play at. So maybe he does go a little bit later. And then I have, what else do I got here? Then quick reminder, today's episode is brought to you by our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. They got baseball, NHL playoffs right now, NBA playoffs, everything, best ball. A few days, guys get put on a team. Fun time to start doing best ball, guys. Head over to Underdog Fantasy, promo code DUDES. Match you up to $1,000, guys. Head over there. Really helps us out. All right. Travis Hunter. Here's my biggest red flag with Travis Hunter. Maybe it's a red flag. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just reading the tea leaves a little too much. The guy actually seems okay with going to Cleveland. Like, he actually is like, yeah, I want to go to Cleveland. I think that's a red flag, guys. Why would you want to go to Cleveland? That's where guys go to do nothing. I think that we kind of need to reevaluate this guy. If he really is truly happy with going to Cleveland, red flag. Come after me. Let me know what you think. No one has ever said, I want to go to Cleveland. The mistake by the lake, guys. Maybe he's just that confident he can turn it around. Not sure. Maybe he should be like Shedeur and maybe be a little different in these meetings here. I know he wants to be a two-way player, though, so no one dislikes Travis Hunter. Just maybe he should be a little harder on the city of Cleveland. All right. Teams that I have potentially trading for George Pickens here. Raiders need another wide receiver over there. You got Brock Bowers, Geno Smith. Could see the Raiders doing something here to maybe bring Pickens over there as another wide receiver. And Pickens is still on his rookie contract. That's a big deal, especially if you're the Dallas Cowboys and you are in financial trouble with bad contracts. Maybe you can get a little, rental on George Pickens, put him on the opposite side of CeeDee Lamb. Don't hate it. Not sure if Jerry Jones has the cans to do that right now, but he seems like a Jerry Jones type player. Usually Jerry Jones waits till they hit free agency and pays them a lot of moolah, but wouldn't hate it if he did this here, make him the number 2 on the other side of CeeDee Lamb. And then I got Cardinals. Just, another guy for Kyler Murray, play with Marvin Harrison, and Trey McBride. Could be a decent fit. Those are my 3 that I could maybe see trading for George Pickens. I think George Pickens gets traded, though. My exact order for the top 5 here, guys. I got Cam Ward going at 1, Travis Hunter going at 2, Abdul Carter going at 3, Ashton Genty going at 4 to the New England Patriots. I don't see them taking Will Campbell. I don't see them taking a tackle that has the wingspan of a guard. Just seems a little too rich right here. Maybe you find someone else in the second round. I just don't. Maybe, get a guard in the second round. You don't need to take a tackle that's going to, potentially be a guard at 4 overall. That's why I can't get on the Will Campbell train. I've been wrong before, but I got Ashton Genty going to New England, and then I have Mason Graham going to Jacksonville. So Cam Ward going to the Browns, like I said. Then I have at number 2, what I got here? I got Travis Hunter going to the Browns, Abdul Carter going to the Giants, Ashton Genty going to the Patriots, and Mason Graham going to the Jaguars. That's my top 5. That's the exact order I'm going for right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give me a like, give me a sub. Remember, don't be rude. Share the dudes. Really helps us out. And then already had a little bit of something going on here, like a tiny, little baby splash, kind of like on Peter Pan. He's like, no splash, Captain. Tyler Lockett signed with the Titans. And why this is significant is because this is kind of where all wide receivers go to be buried. This is the wide receiver burial ground. Kind of like, here's the list. Julio Jones. Andre Johnson. You probably didn't even know he played here, but Randy Moss. And then some honorable mentions here. Eric Decker, Robert Woods, and now Tyler Lockett. Good wide receiver going to the Tennessee Titans to retire. A tradition like no other. Guys, what are we thinking for food here at the NFL draft? Like I've said, I like the NFL draft more than the Super Bowl because you got your guys there. It's kind of like, it's all dudes only event. You don't have to worry about kids running around. You don't have to worry about, it's just not as much entertainment that you have to deal with. It's more of the sickos are there, the guys who are into it. You're talking around, you react to the trades, all that stuff. Super Bowl, you have the people that are like, shh, be quiet, it's a commercial. I want to hear this. I want to know what this new electric Jaguar can do. Can you please turn up the commercial? And it's just like, there's a bunch of casuals there you really don't want to hang out with. The food gets hyped up, which is good, but you can have good food at the draft as well. Got a couple tri-tips I'm throwing on the smoker. It's going to be pretty good. Tag me in all your food picks, guys, on X at tffdudes. I really appreciate it. Give you a retweet. Let me know what you did. Let me know what I can do. I'm going to be putting my meat pictures on there as well. Head over there on X. Really cool. Love interacting with all of you guys. NFL season is knocking on the door. It's right around the corner, guys. So let me know what you think. What do you think about my top 5? We will have our full NFL draft reaction coming to you Tuesday on YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. Sign up for my bi-weekly email at www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And I will see you next time, guys. And as always, take care.